Hey everyone, in this video we'll be going over this system of equations problem. The question is, kx minus 3y equals 4 and 4x minus 5y equals 7. In the system of equations above, k is a constant and x and y are variables. For what value of k will the system of equations have no solution? So let's underline what we're finding. So we're trying to find the value of k when we know that the system of equation has no solution. So there are multiple ways to solve this problem, but the method that I use most is solving it with the elimination method. So that's where you line up the two equations. So let's rewrite them. So kx minus 3y equal to 4, and 4x minus 5y is equal to 7. This is where you line them up, and then you try to cross out the known variables by making them equal to each other on the two equations. So let's multiply this by 5 and multiply this by 3. So you're essentially trying to get the y value here and the y value here equal to each other so you can cancel them off. But this has to be positive and this one has to be negative or else they would add. So let's multiply this one by actually negative 5. So that way it'll become positive and the lower equation stays negative. So this new equation becomes minus 5kx plus 15y is equal to minus 20. And this second new equation becomes 12x minus 15y is equal to 21. Now, the goal of a system of equations with no solution is to make it so that both the x values and the y values cancel out. So we already have the y values canceling out. So now this k has to make it so that this negative 5 becomes negative 12. So that way the x's can cancel out. So what value of k? So what value of k makes the 5 turn into a negative 12? That's what we're trying to solve here. Because if this were to become a negative 12x, that means you could cancel these both, and that would make it 0 is equal to positive 1. And that's not true. So that means this is no solution. So let's go back to here. What value of k makes the 5 go to negative 12? And that would be, the negative 5. Because we already have a negative here. So what makes it go like that? Minus 5 times, let's do a here first, times 12 over 5. This cancels. This becomes negative 12. And that is our answer. So if this k is equal to just 12 over 5, it becomes minus 5 times 12 over 5 x plus 15y equals to minus 20, and 12x minus 15y equals 21. Now the two y's cancel because positive 15 and negative 15, and this now becomes minus 12. So now the positive and the negative x cancel out. So now we get 0 becomes 1, equal to 1, and this is incorrect. So there's no solution. So then our final answer is A.